Alrighty guys, so we're back for the final video of the week with the tips and predictions video. We're just going to make this nice and quick. Obviously just about basically 2 hours off the first kickoff. Just going to try and get this, smash this video out. So I've got Penrith tip by 18 over Newcastle. Just basically, it can go either way, so I'm not going to have the margin too high like I did last week and got like 26 off or something. But yeah, I feel like with Penrith it's either going to be like they're going to win by 12 or 24 this season. Like it's just how it's going to go against teams like Newcastle, because you just never really know what's going to happen. Like, because Newcastle are a team where they can just come out of nowhere and have a shock everyone, have a really good game. Second game, Rabbitohs tip there. Not much to say. Titans just haven't looked as good as we thought they were going to be this season. Obviously, still holding in that squad, the top 8. But Rabbitohs second, they're looking really good this season. So I feel like it's obvious to tip them there. Parramatta Eels over Brisbane. Obviously, Parramatta just haven't had as strong a start as previous years, but they still look pretty good, obviously, in that third position. And Brisbane just have improved slightly, but just their errors and knock-ons and just their drop ball in attack is just horrible. It's just, I can't see them beating anyone besides maybe the Bulldogs this year and Tigers or something. I'm not sure. Maybe Cowboys. The Cowboys are looking pretty strong based on the past couple of weeks. Even though they have been versus some weaker teams, they just look pretty strong. But yeah, it's just obvious to tip Eels this game. Not much more to say there. Sharks Bulldogs, bit more of a closer game depending on how Bulldogs play. They're 16th, you just can't tip them, can you? Like Sharks, Sean Johnson coming back in the number 15 jersey this week. Kind of have to tip them. Sure should be an easy win for them, and a easy correct tip there. Or prediction. Easy correct prediction. Canberra, they haven't looked as strong, to be honest, to start this year. Just out of the top 8 at 9th position. Cowboys not too far off at 13th position. But you kind of have to tip Raiders just based on how they are as a team compared to Cowboys. They are a better side. So that's all you can go off. It's just kind of obvious to tip them there. Yeah. Cowboys, although they have looked good in previous weeks, it's been against the Tigers and the Bulldogs, both 15th and 16th on the ladder. So you can't really take too much off that, really. And I feel like it should be pretty easy win for Raiders there. I've tipped Manly because Tommy Turbo, what a legend! Like, how good is he? He's come out of nowhere, got 2 try assists and a try in his first proper game back for about the past 2 years. He hasn't really played much footy, and he's come out and done that in his first game back. So you can imagine how he's going to be when he gets into the groove of things back with Manly. Well, you just have to tip them. Tigers just not looking too good this year at all. It's pretty easy just to tip over them. 15th on the ladder, haven't showed much sign of any uphill with them this year. Looks like they haven't improved at all. They've kind of gotten a bit worse, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like Manly have improved a lot with Tommy Turbo back, and should start winning a few more games. Like, I feel like they're gonna start winning a bit more, starting from now. So definitely, I feel like this is going to be a close game, probably the closest of the week. But I don't really know how it's going to go. But I'm just going to go with Manly based on last week and how Tigers have been going this year. Roosters versus Dragons, second last game of the week. Roosters just basically because they've got all the players they've got on their side. Just they've got better. They're going to win more individual battles than Dragons, just with all the money they've spent and players they've got. Dragons have been strong this year, but I just don't feel like they're as strong as Roosters. Even though they are 5th and 6th on the ladder, you just kind of have to tip Roosters. They're just a better side, to be honest. Melbourne, New Zealand again, just Melbourne top 3, top 2 team this year again. Just you can't go wrong tipping Melbourne unless it's against Panthers, can you? And against a team just scraping that top 8 in the 8th position, given 3% chance of winning over Melbourne's 97% chance of winning. You just can't tip them, can you? Like, they've looked good, but it's just you're not gonna get anywhere if you're gonna tip Warriors. Like, they're not gonna win. Let's just face it. Unless something really strange happens, which, to be fair, has happened before. Warriors have come out and won games against the bigger teams like Roosters, Melbourne, Panthers before, like last year as well. They beat some of the better teams just out of nowhere, and it could happen this week, but you just kind of have to tip Storm. It's just a smart thing to do, and you should be confident with that prediction of Storm winning. But yeah, there's not much more to say about this week. It looks like a pretty easygoing week. Hopefully everyone should pick up 8 out of 8 this week, providing we get this one game, Manly versus West, correct? But that game could go either way. So that's really the only one I'm worried about of stopping me from getting that 8 out of 8 this week. And yeah, that's been about it. Let's all enjoy this game tonight, and I'll see you in the next one.